Oakley dokley girls and localies. Hello once again, and good evening. It's a boy named Sue, coming at you live straight from Big Potato. What's up, Lurker? It's good to see you already. The title screen music's pretty dope, if you ask me. I like the little Nordic vibe of it. I want to say it's Nordic. I want to say they're singing some Nordic shit. I should have let it keep going, because it kind of gets a little dope. Start doing a little, like, chant. You'll get
The air
plenty of chances to
changed
hear
the
it
moment
later
you
on.
arrived.
Either way, last time we had left off, we had progressed into the second act, and we were getting our asses absolutely handed to us by just about everything.
I see the burden you carry, though you hide it well.
No, I'm just telling everybody about the burdens that we carry. But, give me a second. We're gonna have to check out the quest log and figure out exactly what we're doing right off the bat. The main quest is up there. What do we have? Lurker, you gotta calm down already. Dude was checking out your ass. That's why he said that. The burden that you carry. Uh-huh. Alright. So I guess we'll go and try to find this alchemist.
The air changed the moment you arrived.
I don't know if I should go into this harpist's tomb. That's part of another quest, right? If it's not part of a quest, I know for a fact they were talking about, like, something to do with two sisters and that harpist's tomb, I want to say. It sounded like a boss fight. So maybe we skip it for right now and we come back since everything's been kicking our ass. Welcome in, Lottie. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. It was kind of a surprise. In the last stream, it was just like, oh, yeah, you've made it. I was like, oh, for real? Cool. It's not like something that I've been really actively putting effort towards or anything. You know, I've just been doing this for the past, like, 2 years, putting around, having a good time. Nothing's really gonna change, though. I guess hopefully the ads don't get annoying. I'm just gonna try to, like, you know, do my little BRBs whenever the ads come around. Got to see a pizza ad upon jumping in. That's weird. I thought that it was gonna let me know whenever ads were coming. That's kind of annoying, actually. I should have been paying attention. Oh well. Yeah, no, I thought it was gonna let me know, like, through chat or something whenever ads were coming through, so I could kind of work around that. Obviously, I'm gonna have to get used to all of this. Try not to eat after dark. I would make a Oh, Jesus Christ.
The air changed the moment you
Oh my
arrived.
god. Alright, so that's gotta go. Sorry guys, hold on. Oh, wow. Sorry, that killed me. Alright, like, shut me down for a second. I think it usually does, but sometimes they just kind of slip in. Yeah, no, that was crazy. Alright, let's try to get a sneak attack on these guys this time, and maybe we'll stand a little bit better of a chance. Keywords you can put in for a filter. Streambo is a very useful one to do. I'll take any advice, because, yeah. It's gonna take some getting used to for your boy. I mean, I've dealt with the bots before, but something tells me it's gonna get a little bit worse now. I missed the wolf. Oh, you're gonna step up? I mean, I'll take any type of help. Again, Lurker, I'll take any type of help I can get. Okay, these dryads are ridiculous. They like two-shot me. Oh, and they have absolute telescopic range. Alright, sorry, I'm catching up. Okay, never mind, I'm not catching up with chat. I was about to say I'm gonna catch up with chat, but I wasn't paying attention. They're still trying to kill me. Alright, well, I'm dead now. So. You say Lottie knows better than you would, but you set up boss with some help with some streamer friends back in the day, kinda enjoy it. That would be rather handy. I'm curious as to what kind of redeems. I don't even really know what that means. I kind of know, but I don't know what I get to choose there, you know? Again, I haven't really like browsed any of this. It's also very, very new. Just happened earlier in the week. I kind of like I dabbled with looking at like Streamlabs console, because like I'm streaming through Xbox, but I wanted to like see if there'd be a way to like put a chat overlay or like do like a little like be right back screen, starting soon, that kind of thing. But I couldn't really figure it out that well. At least not for what I wanted to do. It seemed like I wouldn't be able to do certain things on the console version of Streamlabs as opposed to like the PC version. Okay, I definitely have seen those before, the hydrate and stretch kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know, I'll have to check that out. Actually put some more effort into things now. May want to have a time limit on the hydrate redeem. Friends and you totally spammed your brother-in-law with hydrate the first time or when he first hit affiliate. Then have a time limit and suddenly found himself with, you think, 6 hydrates all in one go. Wasn't prepared with something to drink. See, I already have a Discord account. Mr. Streamer, read my message, Mr. Streamer. Yeah, no, I already have a Discord account. I just don't really do anything with it because, again, I know sort of how to work it, but not really, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to get with a Blurger in my off time and get his advice on certain things. But the Discord will be something that will get set up sooner rather than later, I suppose, since I already have an account. I would appreciate any type of help, Lurker. The basics are really all I need. You know, that no matter what happens ever, I'm not ever gonna really be going for anything flashy here. Just gonna be trying to play some games and be a little silly, you know? These are all things that I could do, yeah. And I do know a couple of people, I guess, you know. Present company, plus, you know, other people. So, yeah. I've definitely got options. But yeah. Not the biggest deal or nothing, but I thought it was kind of cool whenever it happened. I wouldn't even know where to begin with like the emotes that are channel specific though, because like, don't you need like to actually design those yourself, or like get somebody who actually knows what the hell they're doing with design work? Yeah, even like the the be right back screens that I was thinking of, it was not going to be like something hand drawn that I made. I was gonna like take a picture of like some art at my house and put some text over top of that picture or something, I don't know. Right, you're saying there's different things I could do. Your husband used something, you're trying to remember what it was. Heard. Jesus. Okay, so never mind. I was about to say we took out one of the dryads, but never mind. We did do a pretty good chunk of health with that one strike, though, so it seems like they're weak to magic. Emote lab. Okay, I'll have to check that out. I don't even know where I'd like begin with designing something though. What would be my emote? Just a screaming baked potato? Like, just keep doing what I'm doing. Meanwhile, we'll be playing Who Wants to Win Jeff Bezos money. We're gonna avoid the dryads. I appreciate the brainstorming help. Almost didn't see that guy over there. That. We didn't one-shot him for once. I don't know, I feel like my boys might fuck you up there, buddy. Cats. Internet people love cats. If you don't want to do emotes, could disable the unlock emotes and modify emotes redeem. Could turn a picture of Percy into an emote. I'm gonna have to check all this out. I don't know if I'm gonna have anything set up in the next couple of days, but maybe by the time next week comes around, I'll have a thing or two. I don't know if I really want heavy armor. I don't really wear it. And yeah, no, I don't have enough inventory space to be carrying that around. This new area is really pretty. Oh, okay, well. Curly Joe decided that deer just did not deserve to live. No, Percy is my cat. Percy is my three-legged black cat. No, the picture is a really, really shitty picture that my girlfriend made of me morphed with Mary from Lord of the Rings. Yeah. She like photoshopped it or something back in the day. And thought it was like the funniest thing ever. Yeah, no, it's my face plastered onto Mary from Lord of the Rings. You thought it was Buffalo Bill? I'm sorry. That was... Yeah, I'm sorry I laughed like that, but that was... Oh, God. Ooh, buddy. You could do food emojis. Just image of food, like a slice of cake. I like soup. We could do some soup stuff. I do be making a lot of soup. Oh. I think we triggered something. That's not good. Uh...
Don't even say that. Someone comes, lights them in here, and then dies on all watch? People would be at my door with pitchforks.
He's waking up. Welcome back to the land of the living, our hero.
Help him up, Ansel.
You have a pretty good bread picture. It's a screen cap from Liza P. I've got some good food pictures that I've taken myself, but I don't know. Again, I'm gonna have to experiment with things because I don't even know how to go about implementing these things. I'm just gonna have to like get in there and start messing around.
I can't decide if I'm more delighted or surprised. What was it that made the men here react to you?
I wish I knew
The
too.
local men here have been rather lifeless for quite some time. Then you come along, breathe life into what was dead, and, whether you meant to or not, alter the course of our history. That's how I see it anyway. Tell me, do you know what this menhir represents?
They're the statues that ward off the weirdness. Merlin built
So
them.
they say. The menhirs were raised by Merlin to ward off the ancient mists that thus monsters beyond human comprehension. But none of this matters in our current situation. Here, the menhir represents something more. For some, it's a symbol of freedom and independence. Strength, if you will. It shows that the people of Quarnox, my subjects, can face any challenge, even at the world's end. And for others, like our guest from Camelot, whom I'm sure you've seen, it's a symbol of power. Power once granted by King Arthur, and therefore by Camelot. And power that has been granted can be taken away.
And you're saying Lottie's been giving me good advice, all of it. Yeah, no, trust me, I've been soaking all of the advice in from both of you. Camelot wants to take your menhir? Why?
Officially, they say they want to gather all the menhir scattered across Avalon, set them around Camelot, and bring people there to ensure their safety. That is, if they can figure out how to restore the power of the menhirs.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna have to put more effort into it and to like just get in there and like experiment with everything that you guys are throwing out there. Because honestly, I never really thought that I'd have to worry about any of this. So, yeah. Either way, and unofficially,
I don't think we know each other well enough to speak on unofficial terms.
okay, do you want to go out on a date? I'll cook you some soup. If Camelot takes the menhir, your people will be
I'm
lost.
well aware. And now we're also facing an outbreak of the Red Death, which will no doubt influence Camelot's decision on whether to offer my people shelter. But with the menhir reignited, the people of Quarnox will be even less willing to give up and go to Camelot. If anything, I expect rebellion to break out. And bloodshed is something neither we nor the capital want.
Anyway, what's with the goblins? You're talking about my little Grindylows. They're my summons. I'd be lost without them. And what do you mean is the guy like you? What would you prefer to happen?
I don't know, to be honest. It's not something I could admit publicly, but I feel both sides have a point. I understand the people who don't want to abandon their homeland, and I understand the knights, who must face a long-lost terror and find a solution to an impossible problem. Believe me, being a lord in times like these is a heavy burden.
I'm just searching for
A
Palameda's shield.
shield, you say? An unusual request. That shield rests beneath the men here. And legend has it that it used to fuel its power for centuries. I don't mind if you look at it, touch it, whatever you need. Just don't take it. It's a treasured relic, and the people of Kunart are quite attached to it. And you're probably just as attached to your head, which you'll lose if we catch you trying to steal the shield.
So what do you want
I
from
want
me?
you to speak with Dinho and try to calm him down. He's the commander of Camelot's forces stationed
You say it
in
reminds
Kunart,
you of
and
Knights of
as
the
you
Nine?
probably imagine, your presence here didn't exactly make his job easier. With the men here active again, everything could change.
The fact that we're collecting like shield and sword and all this other crap.
If you need anything, speak to Ansel. He's the one who decides what's worth my time.
But yeah, no, I'm like thinking up ideas myself now. You said that I could use like Percy as something. I don't know, like I have like plenty of videos of him just absolutely screaming at me. I'm sure I could like implement that somehow, right? See, Knights of the Nine was kind of derivative of Arthurian legend. So who's copying whom? Yeah, no, for real. Doesn't seem to be anything that interesting in here. See what Arthur has to say. See, maybe as a soundbite for a redeem or something, animated emotes or next level. And you already don't know the first level, that's fair enough. Who are you?
The lost one cannot hear you. She walks again the paths she forsook, wading through familiar darkness. Well met, my friend. Strange to see you beneath these noisy skies. I find I much prefer the quiet depths of the sea.
What? So you're the Lord of the Seas? What do you seek?
There is a place in the depths that calls you. A domain both mine and
Go
not
grab your
mine,
snack, Blurker.
lingering on the seabed for centuries. I have a certain fondness for it. I once helped it grow, yet from the beginning, it has been stagnant. Its beginning was your doing, Arthur. Now that you have returned, help it move at last.
It appears that righting Arthur's wrongs is a duty I can't escape.
Quite so. Though it would do you good to show some respect for your king.
Oh. What is this place you speak
It
of?
calls itself the Sanctuary of Saras. That is a name you should remember, my friend.
I thought that was
After
DLC.
all, you would not be here without it.
How do we
By
get there?
descending into the coldest depths of the sea. How else? Do not fear. You will not drown. I will not permit it. But there, my part ends. What follows is yours to shape. I trust you will not keep me waiting too long, my friend.
We'll see. What? I couldn't read all of that backward stuff before it was gone. I could see part of the second part was I will see you again, something, 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 and then I forgot what the first part said already because I'm a fucking idiot. So, oh well. Can we cook anything? What quest are we tracking now? Well, now we're all the way up here. And you said the shield's down there, right? Well, maybe we skip the alchemist for right now since the dryads were kicking my ass so bad. Let me check out what's in town first. What was this? That was part of the main quest. What else do we have up here? The other crow that we're supposed to murder. So we're gonna have to kill a prison guard in town and do it quietly. So that'll be interesting. Who do we have here? Rita Silver Arrow, Kunok legend and silent protector of her people. May the memory of her deeds never fade. Dryads kicking my ass, send you instead? Please. I'll send anybody in my stead. Just somebody else kill those things so I can walk past that fucking big, big rock with the face on it down there in that ravine. That's really pretty.
Didn't expect to see you here.
Kill them? Oh yeah, right, totally. What's your deal? Oh, you're one of those red priests. I want to talk to you.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
Oi, you. You're new here, aren't you? I don't think I've seen you around before.
Why? Is something wrong?
Ah, no, sorry. It's just that we don't see many new faces around here. Just us and the locals and, well, if you haven't noticed yet, they're not the friendliest bunch.
They seem friendly enough to me. I will say that because I haven't really talked
Do
to
they?
anybody.
Then maybe we're all just sick of looking at each other. I'm sure they're not all bad. This must all be quite hard for them. But it's not like I want to be here either. I've got a pregnant wife waiting for me at home, and they won't even let me buy a book for her.
See, you are the meme. The king sends you off to slay some creatures, and you come back having successfully negotiated their peaceful surrender. Also, you have a wife. A book?
Yeah, about birthing and labor and whatnot. It's going to be our first, you see, so my wife's worried sick. I wanted to send it to her to ease her mind, you know? But that Dalrita wench chased me out of her bookshop and won't let me back in.
Dalrita owns a bookshop here?
I know, right? And here I thought I'd seen everything. I was sure they didn't even know how to read. Anyway, Vrel seems to hate my guts.
Why were you chased out?
Ugh, because she hates Camelotians. Why else? I mean, I know the folks ain't exactly happy about us being here, but Vrel? She's Dal Rita. They're taught to hate us from birth. That's all there is to it.
Let me guess, you want to buy the book for you?
Well, could you? I'd be really grateful. Just don't tell her it's for me. She won't sell it to you otherwise. Please, I'll pay you back. I'll even throw in something extra. Please, for my wife.
I'll buy you the book.
Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver.
I'm just gonna walk in and be like, hey, I'm gonna get this book for Rigby. Just blow his cover immediately.
Hello there. Looking for solid, affordable gear? You've come to the right place. Ah, but where are my manners? I'm Alwyn. And you, my dear stranger, look like you are in dire need of a resupply.
I don't know about that. You seem pretty
Well,
chipper.
The men here doesn't seem to be on the verge of dying anymore, and with the Camelotians around, business is booming. The longer they stick around with nothing to spend their coin on but our stalls, the better.
What
for
just
us.
happened?
It's a bit of a shame.
That
I'll
guard,
have to
like, pushed
delay
me, like,
visiting
6
my
feet out of the
brother at
way there?
Lands of the South, but he'll understand. He always says he can't leave his stall for even a single day.
See what we can sell. Get rid of some of our weight. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to be selling any of this stuff. I'll sell that. The other stuff I really just want to be stashing, I think. Get rid of the red cap stagger. Said you'd be quick saving? Why, to make sure that we didn't crash or something? I don't know if I can quick save in dialogue.
Oh, forgive the mess. I didn't really have much choice about where to set up my things. Normally I'd be in a tavern, but, well, it looks like the tavern is closed until further
Oh, you're saying you
notice.
want to kill the
That means
guard.
Varel's bookshop is only
Sorry, I'm
place where I
stupid.
can
It takes
read
me
and work in
a lot to
peace.
pick up on things. Who are you?
Oh, of course, my apologies. I'm Imran. My thoughts tend to drift far from the present. I'm a scholar of sorts, though not the kind that hides behind walls of parchment. My calling is to seek out traces of what was lost, ruins, relics, anything older than old. And yes, I'm a Pict. Not many of us wander these lands, I know. Staying in one place isn't exactly in my nature, so I travel. I learn. I dig through the bones of the world, hoping to find something more ancient than mankind.
What are you working on right
If
now?
you're asking out of politeness, let's just leave it at this. I thank you for your interest, but I won't give an answer. Trust me. I could talk the hind leg off a donkey. No need to waste time on such things.
I'm actually curious.
Wow, that's really kind of you. So, thanks to Varel's generosity, I managed to get my hands on a certain book. Well, once a book. Now it's just a pile of loose pages. However, these are some truly fascinating loose pages. They're the writings of a Dalariata scribe from nearly 6 centuries ago. Incredible, right? But what's even more astonishing is the content. This man describes encounters with people who knew nothing of King Arthur or the homelands. Nothing at all. Do you understand what that suggests?
That Avalon might have been home
I'll
to...
tell you, it's so exciting. I suspect Avalon may have already been inhabited by a race similar to us, long before our arrival. I've traveled across much of the island, and I've come across some mentions of the people of Farpoint, a place far in the northernmost reaches of Avalon. Few have ever ventured there.
And what would these people of Farpoint be doing in the south?
Perhaps the weirdness started to gather and ruin their crops, or made hunting more dangerous. Or maybe it was some sort of conflict that forced them to seek a new place on the island. Or perhaps they simply had a nomadic spirit. It's hard to say with the scraps of information I've managed to gather so far.
What about the weirdness enshrouding the entire island?
And so, my friend, here we are, staring down the question, or rather the flood of questions that wouldn't leave me alone. Many Picts I've known have prolonged contact with the weirdness. I thought it was just them, a bunch of lunatics, who first dared to embrace that strange force. And what if it was the first men who knew how to live alongside the weirdness? And think about it. If we could uncover how they did it, the possibilities would be endless. It could change everything.
Don't be sorry, Lottie. Welcome back. What are you planning to do now?
For now, I'm trying to pull together more valuable information from these writings. But honestly, I feel like I'm hitting a wall. I won't uncover anything new just sitting here. And unfortunately, I'm stuck here for the time being. I got injured on my way to Connacht, and I'm not quite back to my full strength yet.
What about your
Oh,
injury?
don't worry about that, really. It's more of a, let's call it an occupational hazard rather than an actual ailment. I have to give myself some time and everything will settle back into place. I'll be as fit as a fiddle, or whatever it is you say here. Yes, something like that.
You say husband and cats are wanting you? Have fun. That takes priorities, you know? Where do you want to go
The
then?
grotto of First Men. That tribal scribe detailed where it should be located. And I'm assuming you're asking for a reason, aren't you? I'd love to go there myself, but this is a matter of some importance to me. I don't want to wait for this one. So, if you're one of those bold souls who take such ventures, I'd be more than willing to entrust this task to you.
All right, I'll find the grotto.
Truly excellent. I'm deeply obliged, my friend. Here are the notes. They should guide you to the location. Return swiftly and, more importantly, safely. I'll eagerly be awaiting your return.
You mentioned you were looking for lost places. Anywhere like that around here?
I once heard a legend of a mysterious chapel that appears only to those it chooses. Many adventurers have gone to seek it, but I've never heard of anyone returning to tell the tale. Some say it holds a sacred spring that cures all ailments. Others say it is a passage to the very bottom of the sea, the domain of the Lord of the Seas himself. But I've never found any proof of either claim.
You know anything about the situation in
The
Connacht?
place seems to attract trouble. Not a good place, then. I'd run out of breath listing all the things that plague this place. And I haven't even been here that long. Of all the misfortunes these poor people are facing, I'd wager the men here is the gravest of them. The Red Death, troubling as it is, seems manageable, at least with the intervention of the priests. But the weirdness, shoot. If the men here goes out, these people will face a far greater peril than any sickness or human form of conflict.
I am gonna have to run off at some point so I can switch my work laundry over. I had it set so that the ads were supposed to play every hour. So I'm hoping that they go off here in about 15 minutes. And hopefully I get a notification through chat whenever they are going to come through. But But if I don't, I'm just gonna plan on taking my little break around the 60-minute mark and switch my laundry over then. And hopefully that's when the ad roll goes through. Either way, what can you tell me about Vrel?
I heard she was a Dallariata who runs a bookshop in Connacht. I was a bit apprehensive about meeting her. I thought I'd find someone overly rattled and stripped of her own cultural heritage. But Varel, she's different. And I admire her work that she even bothers to do it. Sometimes it feels like people have lost all interest in discovery, whether it's the kind found in verses or the kind waiting out there.
There was
in
an
the wide
option
world.
in the like Twitch ad manager or whatever. It said like, you know, get a notification through chat. And I checked that box. But
Try not to get eaten by something weird out there.
what's up, girl? You look exactly like the girl from the other place, except a little different.
Welcome to Varel's bookshop. No reading without buying.
Your voice is a
And
lot
if
different
you're here
though.
for porn, kindly leave before you start.
You mean people were doing more than just reading here?
Aye. Look, I don't begrudge anybody their reading habits. Each to their own. But some things should be kept private.
So you're Dolrita? You say I sure have a way with words. You look just like her, except not. I mean, okay, you remember who I'm talking about? The trader lady from the Horns of the South. I forget her name. We did a couple of quests for her. But she looks literally exactly like her, except she's got like a face tattoo. And she's wearing different clothes.
Aye. No only can I read, I can
You say
even
it doesn't
make
ring a bell.
recommendations.
That's
Imagine
incredible.
that. So, if you have a joke to tell,
She was like
don't
the only
bother.
woman at the Horns
I'm
of the
pretty
South.
sure I've heard them all.
That's not true. She was the only woman in the main part of the Horns of the South, not in the bottom, like, village part. Wasn't like a refugee. Dolrita owning a bookshop, isn't that quite a rare sight?
Perhaps it is. But you'd think that so-called civilized people would accept it with more grace. Hearing the same crude comments over and over again makes me feel like I've never left the training grounds. Then there are the braver ones who tell me I'm not welcome here. Hell, it's just like talking to my sister. They all have more in common than they think. Although mostly it's just prejudice.
Did she look like Morrigan from Dragon Age? No, she looked like this lady. She looked exactly like this lady, except she didn't have the face tattoo. It sounds like there's no love lost between you and your tribe.
They're no bad. I know it might sound like I was some poor, misunderstood girl with unusual interests, but that wasn't the case. I was a rightful member of the tribe, and believe me, I didn't get my name for nothing. My father made sure of it. I just wasn't my sister. Funnily enough, she was the one who saw it as a problem. Vran believed that my lack of ambition to be the top Volker warrior somehow made her look bad. Every time I went to the temple to read in peace, she was on my ass about it. Until one day, she yelled at me to either step up or get the hell out of her tribe. You can guess the rest.
I've met
Oh,
Bran.
great. How's she doing? Still on her path to becoming the pinnacle of tribal perfection?
You say you've literally never seen this woman or someone who looks like her before. That's hilarious. You were literally like... You were definitely there that night whenever we were talking to her. Because you were saying things about how you would do anything for a redheaded woman or something. I don't know if it was some, like... That's probably not word for word, but you were saying something to that effect. Yes, it was like a couple of weeks ago at this point, probably. I don't know. It was one of the first times I was playing this. I can say that. You expect you to remember. That's fair. That's on me. You know what? That is on me. She joined One Eye.
Of course she did. It doesn't surprise me that she decided to join a fanatic. Though it is amusing that she chose one capable of using compound sentences. She never believed in the power of words.
I should have specified then.
But perhaps
I'm sorry.
that's exactly why she ended up following a man who fed her beautiful lies.
Does that mean you're nameless now?
I am no sure. When they decide to kick you out and take your name, they make a whole ceremony of it. But I left pretty much the moment my sister stopped yelling. You don't have to be there for it though.
I don't think that she had an axe. She was just running her little shop, and she wasn't able to leave
I
the
don't really care. I'm not going to
the
stop
keep.
using my name just because my little sister told me to.
And she had us do a couple of fetch quests. How'd you end up in Kunat?
This shop belonged to my late husband. We met on the road. I was a mercenary hired to protect the caravan. He was a fine older gentleman, fascinated with a Del Rita lass who shared his love for books. It was a lethal combination for my poor heart. We didn't get near enough years together, but we were happy. We didn't have much family left, and they couldn't care less about this place, so he left it all to me.
I love the accent. Why stay here?
Well, I can't just take the shop and hitch it to a cart, can I? Although I suppose that might be more or less what I need today. I didn't hate living here, you know. It was fine when my husband was still alive. I even thought people were starting to warm up to me. And then he died, and the respect died with him. And then Camelot arrived. Everything just went downhill for there.
Looking for a book about pregnancy and labor.
Oh, expecting a wee one? Congratulations. Lucky you. I don't think I've seen a newborn in Kunigt for as long as I've lived here.
Thank you, it's our
Wise
first.
of you to prepare yourselves. I think I have just the thing for you. The Temple of the All-Mother issued this book to instruct their priestesses in midwifery. Speaking of which, if you want some practical tips, you should ask Nianti. She might still remember how to deliver a baby, although I wouldn't bet on it. So, when's the baby coming?
In 3 months or so. We're very excited.
Is that so? How about you tell me the truth?
Alright, it's not for me, it's for Rigby.
Oh, is it now? Well, well, well. And why can't he come home and buy it himself?
He said you chased him off because you hate Camelotians.
Oh, that's precious. I chased him off because he couldn't take no for an answer. He came in and tried to seduce me. Told me he just loves to devour books. But he'd gladly do the same with me. Books, sure. Maybe for breakfast, to add variety to his military fare. When I told him I wasn't interested, he got all pissed off and called me an ugly, dumb savage. I only let him leave with his teeth intact to avoid proving him right. Tell you what, I'll sell you that book. But fair warning, I'll be sending his poor wife the story of Giron the Unfaithful, with a special edition forward for me. Deal?
Deal.
Ha! Pleasure doing business with you. I hope his wife won't go easy on him.
Yeah, no, I didn't even read the second option there. Yeah, no, deal. Let's throw this fucker under the bus. What do you got? Got anything good? Nothing too crazy. So you have no interest in this bookseller. If you did, you'd be gentlemanly about it. Yeah, no, what an absolute slob, right? All right, let's give him his book. And then since it's nighttime, maybe we sneak over and we take care of the crow boy.
Spare a coin for the hungry.
Nah.
Hi. Have you had a chance to drop by the bookshop yet?
I sure did. Here it is.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you. I hope it'll put my wife's mind at ease. Here's your money and a little extra. You've done a good deed.
Thanks, buddy.
Have some spare food or coin? Anything else?
I swear, just a moment longer and I'll go knock some sense into that madman myself.
Who is he? Why was he locked up?
Some lunatic. He's been going on about a giant crow flying over Connacht, claiming he's going to slay it.
Oh no, I definitely don't know anything
Standing
about
in the middle
that.
of the square, chucking stones at the sky and shouting that he'd chop its head off. When we tried to calm him down, he started flailing and screaming, "The beast! The beast!" So we locked him up. He could have hurt someone. And now he keeps yelling to let him out. I can't take it anymore, I swear.
I also saw that beast. He's not lying.
Your mother, another madman. Please, don't do anything that would make me lock you up in a cell. One lunatic a day is enough.
So he's the guard I'm supposed to kill then. Is there anybody else in this? Oh. Do I know you?
Heavens, it's you! Fate has brought us together once more, friend. What luck! 100-fold luck! Do you remember me? I'm Barak, the Cursed Knight.
Yes, I do remember you.
Not so cursed anymore, thanks to you.
Why are you locked up?
Of course, one does not forget a friend, after all. You must help me once more. These fools have locked me in a cell. They refuse to believe the beast is a danger to them. I just wanted to slay it, for I fear nothing anymore.
What beast are you talking about?
Giant crow, harbinger of doom, a keeper of misfortune. I wouldn't be surprised if the very existence of that monster is why the people of Connacht are faring so poorly. Just as I was cursed once, they might be cursed as well.
Alright, I'm gonna run off and change my laundry really quick, because it's hitting the hour mark, so I don't know if the ad's starting soon or not, but... because I haven't gotten a notification or anything, but... I guess it's just hard telling, not knowing. Either way, I'll be right back. Hang tight. Alright, I'm back. I have no way of knowing whether or not there is an ad break going or not. I don't think. So I'm just gonna keep going. Know what you're talking about. But you can't do anything about it.
So I wasn't wrong. I'm not insane. You know what I'm talking about. If they don't want to help, I won't interfere. Just help me get out of here. I'll leave Connacht and let those folks fend for themselves. Maybe it shouldn't bother me so much.
I'll do my best to help get you
I
out.
promise I'll behave. Maybe yelling in the square and throwing stones was a bit too much.
That might have
Everything
been
I've been through,
coming on a little
I in the
strong.
cell.
We've got some lusty pictures over here.
I heard you talk to that fool. Well then, did you get an earful about the beast?
I know him. Let him out. He promised not to do anything bad.
No. That's not how things work around here. You do something wrong, you pay a fine. And if you don't have the coin, you serve your time. That knight is a pauper. Not a single gold coin to his name. He has to serve his time.
Can I pay his fine?
Yes, but I don't see why you'd want to do that. Besides, it's not exactly a small amount. This fellow's fine comes to a neat 5,000 gold.
Yeah, that's a little bit. He was only throwing stones.
Yes. And beyond that, he endangered himself and others. He made loud threats directed at something undefined. He disturbed public order. Do I really need to go on? Pay or don't? This isn't a market. There's no bargaining here.
Can we work around this somehow?
No. Well, maybe.
What do you want?
I could use a stiff drink. Moonshine, whiskey, gin. My throat's dry as a bone, and I'd kill for a proper meal. Those Camelot folks dress me up in their fancy uniform, but they won't even give me a soldier's ration, damn it. Get me a hearty feast and a good drink, and I'll consider the fine paid.
I got that right here, buddy.
Well, not just any meal. I want you to prepare Camelot's
Oh, Jesus
delicacy
Christ.
for me. Do you know the last time I had a proper dinner? Exactly. You know what to do. Unless you'd rather pay the fine, be my guest.
I want to save before I say the thing about Morgan's wings. Because that might instigate something here. May Morgan's wings shield you from the enemy's eyes. He just didn't do anything. Guy said I was supposed to go off of his reaction here. He just didn't react. All right, well, let's just kill him, or try to, and see if we can get the key to the cell that way. No, I don't want to draw a picture of him. Doesn't appear like he has keys. Welcome back. Yeah, I didn't know when the thing would start. Was it only a 3-minute ad break at the very least? Was it going by those guidelines?
You can't imagine how my heart rejoices that you didn't leave me here. So?
Someone murdered the guard. You can go, quick.
Oh my. Oh my. What a fortunate and unfortunate twist of fate. Yes, we must flee before the killer comes for us too. Thank you, my friend. I hope that someday we'll meet again.
You're saying if any ads play you didn't see because you were AFK? Heard that. You see, I don't know how it's gonna go, obviously, but like whenever I was like setting up the affiliate thing, it took me to the ad manager or whatever, and it gave me options for like how often the ads would play and how long the ad breaks would be. And I tried to just set it so it would be like one ad break every hour and a 3-minute long ad break. But I don't even know what a pre-roll ad really is, if I'm being honest, Lurker. That's how stupid I am. And you're saying spicy with the little pictures on the wall back there? Yeah. Very spicy. Ads at the start of the stream, okay. Gotcha. You get them when you join, so maybe you won't get them for the first couple hours. I gotcha. Okay, so we took care of him. I guess let's go talk to this guy while we're in town. By decree of the quartermaster's office, me specifically, collection of bear claws is now required. This is not a request, it's an order. These will be used to replace the comically inadequate tent sticks that some of you seem to enjoy tripping over. All capable individuals are to procure no fewer than 5 bear claws each and deliver them to my store by the week's end. Failure to comply will be noted and remembered. Quartermaster Cena, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that or not. Spare you your whining. If you can't handle a bear, reconsider your suitability for this legion. You're guessing based on experience as a viewer, don't know anything about affiliate or ads. You see, that's where I'm at with it too, man. Creature known as Croakmaw has been terrorizing our perimeter and must be dealt with immediately. Its hide is thick and valuable. A bounty is hereby placed on Croakmaw's skin. Beast is large with an unmistakably grotesque appearance. Approach with caution. He is highly dangerous. Proof of kill must include his intact skin. Substantial payment in coin and supplies. Consider it worth your while. Failure is not an option. Do not waste my time with excuses. Effective immediately, I require 10 wolf pelts to repair the sorry excuses for blankets we've been using. Since hunting might be the only task some of you are good at, it should be a suitable use of your boundless enthusiasm for mindless tasks. Quartermaster Cini, or whatever. P.S. Yes, this is absolutely necessary. No, I'm not available for complaints. This quartermaster sounds lovely. Potential in all capable hands. Marigas have been sighted skulking near our borders. Their shells are crucial for reinforcing our armor. If you don't want to die out there, you'll bring them to me. These twisted abominations are not to be underestimated. Bring back their intact shells as proof of your kill. You'll be compensated handsomely with coin and vital supplies. Do not return empty-handed. We have no room for failures. Yeah, they're not lying about those marrow gas. Those things were fucking me up. I think they were the first enemy that I walked into in this area. What do we have here?
If you're here to chat, you've wasted a trip. Speak up or ship out. I've got things to sort. Well, are you standing there for
You're
a
the
reason,
lovely
or is the
quartermaster.
scenery here all that captivating?
You have any jobs for me?
Check the notice board outside. There's always something that needs doing, and I don't have time to spell it all out. Can you read? Can you lift more than a feather? Then there's work for you.
You got shorter. You don't seem too pleasant.
Pleasant is for feasts and fair days, neither of which you'll find here. I'm here to keep us
Aw.
supplied and alive.
I like fair
not to be
days.
friends. If you need coddling, you've come to the wrong place.
I have some questions.
I'm
Who are
Shay,
you?
Quartermaster of Camelot's Legion here in Connacht. My job is making sure this legion doesn't fall apart from lack or neglect. A thankless job, let me assure you.
Can you tell me about your commander?
Legate Denholm runs the show here, and I make sure his boots are on solid ground. He's got a head for strategy and a heart for politics. He dreams of dragging Connacht out of the muck and into Camelot's arms. I just keep the wheels greased, so his grand plans don't grind to a halt.
Tell me something about yourself.
My story? Huh. It's locked up tighter than our armory and just about as useful to you. Focus on what you need to do, not on digging up dirt.
Okay. About the bounties you posted. Here you go.
These are bear claws indeed. You've got a knack for this. Or just plain luck. Either way, these will do nicely. Good, now maybe I can actually secure those tents properly.
And
So
the wolf
job's
pelts.
done? And here I was, ready to send out a search party. You are full of surprises, which is more than I can say for most of the folks around here.
And the Marigas ship.
Gas shells, and in one piece. Impressive. These will keep our armor strong and our soldiers breathing. Don't expect a parade, but yeah, well done. Now, move along.
Anything else I could do for you apart from the tasks on the board?
I don't know where all that eagerness comes from, but I'm starting to think if I had 10 of you, my job would be a whole lot easier.
You got shorter
And
again.
as it happens, I might have something for you, though it's a little different from what you've been doing so far.
Sounds good
It
already.
seems that over the past few weeks, some of our supplies have been going missing. Just small amounts, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice at first. But when I checked the books at the end of the month, the numbers told the truth. Someone's been stealing the Legion supplies, and I won't stand for it.
You say tell her pheasants are for feasts, pleasants are for working class, correct her incorrectly, give her the sass. What kind of supplies are
First,
missing?
It was mostly just food, so I figured it must be rats and set up some traps. But not only did the traps turn up empty, the next time I checked, a hammer, a saw, and a couple of knives were missing too. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a rat that can chew through iron.
You have any
I thought
suspects?
I did. One of the lads, Percy, volunteered to guard the supplies. Seemed like a decent enough guy, but, well, I guess I was wrong. The next day, Percy was gone, and with him, even more of the supplies. His mates swear he'd never do that. They say that the army was his entire life, but I find it hard to believe. The problem is, the thefts haven't stopped, so I'm guessing he had some accomplices.
You say, I won't stand for it, she says as you grow progressively taller. Yeah, I don't know what keeps knocking me like up higher and higher as she talks, but it's very, very funny. She said at the start she doesn't have time to spell out the quests, but she literally took the time to write them out. Yeah, right. Where do you keep the
In a
supplies?
storefront nearby. Maybe you'll find something because I am all out of ideas.
All right. We gotta level up. I need to start being smarter about the points that I spend. I don't really have a build. It's all very, like, spread out all over the fucking place. I need to give myself more health for sure. I wonder if the spell power affects my little Windscar attack with my sword. Because I feel like it levels up my magic whenever I use that attack. Yeah. I do kind of want to get zoom with the bow. What's up, Artie? Menhir, what do you think happened?
I have no idea. The Menhirs were Merlin and Nimue's domain. I was mostly just relieved they worked. Although I've always felt an odd sense of familiarity with them. I think they reacted to the power we now wield. The Four-Dweller element within us. But why and how? That's beyond even my understanding. But tell me, are you well? You were unconscious for a while.
You don't know?
I'm not inside your mind. I can watch, and sometimes I can help, but nothing more than that. Your feelings, your pain, they're yours alone. I cannot take them from you, nor shield you from them. Throughout my life, I've rarely been idle. This helplessness feels unsettling at times.
I feel like I don't know who I am anymore.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't a life you would have chosen for yourself. But you've conducted yourself admirably. You're strong, and you're not alone. I know this fate was forced upon you. I know all too well how that feels. So I promise, as long as I'm here, I'll help you however I can.
What do you think of Lord Yvain?
Well, the apple has fallen far from the tree. I don't see the air of Palamedes in him. His ancestor was a ruler devoted to his people. He was even capable of defying me when the situation called for it. I always respected him for that. And Yvain, I see a man trying to please everyone. That is the gravest sin a leader can commit. Decisions are never easy, but they must be made. I see that the current Lord is trying to delay that moment, and I fear it's his people who will suffer most because of his indecision. I know much time has passed. I just hope Palamedes' bloodline wasn't diluted by the carelessness of one of Yvain's foremothers.
What's going on over
Open
here?
up, Ferkit. We know you're in there.
Get lost! You've taken everything from me. I won't give you anything else.
Stop whining and open up. We've got to talk. I've had enough of this lunatic. Keep an eye on him in case he gets out. I need a rest. What do you want?
I'm just curious as to what the hell's going on.
Go be curious somewhere else. We have our orders.
Open up, Ferkit.
Not a chance.
Perhaps I could try talking to him? What
No,
happened?
you could not, because it isn't your job. But if you really must know, yesterday one of our warehouses caught fire because of one of Ferkit's inventions. Denham ordered us to investigate, but how are we supposed to do that if we can't question the suspect? Come on, Ferkit! I don't have all day!
I don't care. Leave me alone.
He doesn't know me. He'd certainly talk to me
I
than
don't
to
know
you.
you either. Why should I trust you with such a delicate task? Forget it. Unless Denham says otherwise, we'll keep at it until he relents.
Ferkit!
Get lost.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to find Levi Jeans and ask him for permission to talk to the guy. Looks like the guy we're supposed to talk to is up the other way, too.
Have some spare food or coin?
Wake up, I want to talk to you. How rude. You must be Mr. Levi Jeans.
Here's our troublemaker. You've really caused a stir around here with that spectacle in front of the Menhir. I had everything in order. The cart was ready, and people were all set to move to Camelot. But now, you appear out of nowhere, and suddenly a dying pile of stones lights up like a bonfire. That's bad. That's very bad.
Why is it so bad?
Firstly, because now I have to write yet another report to Camelot that we're going to be late, and that they need to send us even more supplies. Secondly, you've somehow reignited the Menhir, and this has reignited people's hopes that they can stay. And that's dangerous. And before you ask why it's dangerous, take a look around town. The recent Red Death outbreak took its toll, and I'm pretty sure things are just going to get worse and worse. But you should be thankful to them. Their hopes are the only reason we haven't locked you up for sabotaging our initiative.
Jeez. It's not like I knew this was going to be happening,
That's
you know?
the assumption I decided to go with, and that's why we're talking. Perhaps there's still a chance to sort out this mess.
What did you have in mind?
You can go tell Murig that your presence doesn't change anything about our deal, and that you are unwilling to help with his endeavors, whatever they may be. And if he doesn't listen, play along, but come back to me when you learn what he has planned.
What do you want to take, or why do you want to take the Menhir?
Isn't it obvious? For the safety of all the residents of Avalon. Only by gathering the Menhirs in one place and reigniting them will we be able to keep ourselves safe from the weirdness. Avalon's population has significantly declined over recent years. We're on the brink of extinction, damn it. That's why we need to stick together, to take care of each other. Only Camelot possesses the necessary infrastructure to establish the right conditions for its people. If they remain here, they will die, either from the weirdness itself or from the horde of monsters it spawns. And there aren't enough soldiers here for their protection. You must know that I didn't come here just to obey orders. I truly believe that this is the only way to save everyone on Avalon.
And what if your plan doesn't work? What if the weirdness remains a
Then
threat?
at the very least, we'll have bought some time for those wiser than us to think of an alternative solution. Perhaps we will invade Tuathon, like in the glorious old days. Or perhaps someone will find a way to free the derelict fleet, allowing us return to the homelands. I don't know. But there's one thing I'm certain of, and I'll repeat it as often as necessary. Only by standing together can we overcome the weirdness. Scattering out people across the island is the worst solution, and it's a sure path to our ruin.
Why do you need that Murig?
Who apparently prefers to be called Maggot, is a druid, even though he may not look the part. And druids are the only ones who know the rituals necessary to ignite the Menhirs. Due to bad luck, or more accurately, the decisions of my superiors, our options for druids are limited. That's why I'm forced to work with Murig, and Prophet be my witness, neither of us is happy about that. But I'm no fool. I know that what happened in front of the Menhir might make Murig consider double-crossing us. He'll try to find a way to reignite the Menhir so that it could stay in Kunok despite our agreement. So, if you ever find out what he's planning, if he ever asks you to fetch something for his ritual, you make sure you come to me first.
I saw your soldiers pounding on some poor man's door.
On my orders. Burkett needs to give me an explanation for a very unfortunate accident in which innocent soldiers were hurt.
What
One
happened?
of our warehouses burned down. The one where we kept all of Burkett's inventions. My men suspect sabotage, which isn't exactly unheard of around here. I do have my doubts, though. They say Burkett is a madman, and madmen tend to be poor planners. Trust me, I know all about it.
Why, are you a madman? Who is Furkit exactly?
He's a local inventor, and as far as I know, doesn't have the best reputation in Kunok. At the moment, at least. There was a time when he was quite useful. He invented various machines for more efficient farming and other practical applications. Now he's apparently fixated on the weirdness, and he doesn't want to talk about anything else. People are afraid of him. Since you're already here, I might have a task for you. Furkett refuses to talk to my men, and the locals don't trust him. There's a slim chance that anyone would be willing to mediate the matter. But he doesn't know you. Perhaps he'll be more open with a stranger and confess the truth. So, are you interested?
Yeah, I'd love to take over the investigation. What should I do?
You can ask him if he set fire to our warehouse on purpose. You should also try to bring him in voluntarily, though knowing Furkett, that's unlikely. Do whatever you think is best. I just want to find out who is responsible for this accident and make an informed decision based on that. Here are the orders. Show them to the boys by the gate and they'll let you in to see Furkett. As soon as you find out what happened with Furkett, report back to me immediately.
I've heard from 2 Dalriata that you offer payment for the scalps of deserters.
Who told you that? The Dalriata? I've never paid a single gold coin to any Dalriata for deserters. Not even once in my life. However, there is some truth to what you've heard. You see, it's hard to keep the men's morale up in these uncertain times. It's really no wonder that every once in a while, some of them try to desert. Still, this is the military. Desertion is unacceptable and will always be punishable by death. Camelot especially insists on nipping that problem in the bud. So if you do take care of the deserters, you can be sure you'll be rewarded. Asgard will pay out bounties for each and every scalp you manage to bring him. Anything else?
You acted very standoffish about that. To just circle back around to say yes. All right, what would you want to do with the Dalriata who are spreading this rumor?
There's not much I can do right now. I have to stay in Connacht with my men until we get the locals to consider moving to Camelot. But if someone were willing to handle them in whatever way they saw fit, as long as they stop being a threat to my men and the people here, they'd have my thanks. But all this should stay between us and on the down low.
I'm not from here. This is your problem.
I get that. Just remember, if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
I have no
I'll
interest
await your
in
return.
Raz and the Dalriata. I like them. Hey, Asgal.
Haven't seen your face around here before. A visitor, eh? Try to stay out of trouble. I'd rather not have to put your name on the bounty board.
So, you're the quartermaster
No,
here?
That'd be Sheena. I keep this camp running
Sheena.
and make sure everyone's pulling their weight. Idle hands have no place in Camelot's army, especially not on a mission like this. Trouble is, we've got more work than men. So if you're looking to earn some coin, check the notice board. I've posted a few bounties. I can't spare any soldiers to deal with things outside of Connacht, but I'll be damned if I let those bandit scum run loose.
What does Sheena
I
do?
handle what makes soldiers fight. Sheena handles what keeps them comfortable. You want glory and gold? See me. You want a softer pillow or a warm meal? That's Sheena's domain.
Who do you work for?
Legate Denham is in charge here. Sometimes I wonder if he upset someone higher up to get sent on this mission, because this place, it's a damn mess. Lord Yvain's acting like a maiden on her wedding night, the Red Priests are throwing their weight around, and the locals are ignoring the fact that they're all about to be swallowed by the weirdness. I have no idea how the legate puts up with it all. But, well, at least he's got me to make sure his orders are carried out.
Don't pat yourself on the back too much. Tell me something about
I'm
yourself.
Immunis Askel. If you're here for war stories, forget it.
That's a
I've no
stupid
time
name.
to entertain idle curiosity. Most of the fighting's behind me now. I've traded my sword for paperwork. Not glamorous, but necessary. Once we're done here, maybe I'll finally retire. Then I'll have all the time in the world to spin tales for nosy brats like you.
I got a few deserters for you.
Good. Keep it up. I have no respect for cowards.
I'll await your return. What do you want?
Let's take a second and figure out what we're doing next. Alright, that's investigating for Sheena, I want to say. And this is going to be talking to the guy at his house. Let's go and do that, I guess. I've got no patience to walk all the way around. Parkour! Hey, asshole. Go to the barracks. Denham's orders.
Looks good. Orders are orders. I'm glad Ferk it's your problem now instead of ours. Let's move out, boys.
Hey, Ferkit. I like your hat.
Who are you? Did Camelot send you? I'm not talking to those thieves. Get lost.
I'm not with Camelot. I just want to know what's going on here.
I think it's quite obvious, isn't it? They're harassing an honest inventor. First, they stole my entire life's work, and now they show up with grievances. I'm not giving them anything, and I'm not letting anyone in either.
Camelot claims your invention burned down their tents.
Oh, aye, it did. And no surprise there. They've only got themselves to blame. They barged in here and grabbed everything that wasn't nailed down. No, actually, they even prized loose the things that were nailed down and took them too. Do you know what this device is? It's a pyrolusite stabilizer. And they took all the pyrolusite, but left the stabilizer behind. No wonder it blew up.
Pyrolusite?
Yes, pyrolusite. My most prized invention. I've spent half my life working on it. And what did they do? Well, they just took it away. And now they're surprised that it blew up.
Well, what does it do?
Pyrolusite is a wondrous substance. It can create fire anywhere you are. All you need is a drop of pyrolusite, add a little spit, and there you have it. Oh, it also amplifies the power of weird fires. Isn't that marvelous? So, tell me, don't you think it's marvelous?
Sounds amazing and very useful for people like me.
Exactly. But all great inventions need painstaking preparation. It takes years of experimentation to make them safe for use. As you can see, my pyrolusite isn't stable yet. That's why the stabilizer is essential. Without it, it's still a dangerous substance.
Have you told them that the pyrolusite needs a stabilizer?
Well, I was pretty agitated at the time.
You're right, they shouldn't have stolen from you.
Exactly. It's their own fault. All I want to do is keep living my life and to keep creating. They should just return what they stole. Then they won't have to worry about their safety.
I'll talk to the legate. Something needs to be done.
You would do that for me? A stranger in Connacht and not even from Camelot? Thank you. Whatever happens, thank you for acting as our intermediary. I think we could all use an impartial perspective on this entire tragic situation. Goodbye. It was nice talking to someone normal for once.
Getting lost in this town.
I'm an outcast, exiled from my home by the Red Death. My struggle continues on the holy island of Avalon. When you hear the word, follow it. Set an example for other outcasts. With your faith and with your testimony, the word is our only chance to rid ourselves of the plague's taint. And if the word commands you to kill your brothers for spreading heresy, do so, for such is his way. If the word commands you to besmirch your father's name, do so and discard your sullied self, for such is your way.
Alright, you're definitely not in the cult. Hey, buddy. You give your wife the book yet?
My wife's not writing back. I'm starting to get worried.
Hey, Denim. Talk to
What's
Firkit.
happening with Firkit? Is he going to surrender? Or do I need to use force?
The fault lies with your soldiers. They took everything from him without asking, so they didn't know it was dangerous.
That's a serious accusation. Still, I suspected you might say something like that. I'll be honest with you. Firkit is neither trusted nor well regarded among my soldiers, especially after the accident which, as you claim, they brought upon themselves. Fine. Firkit will stay in Connacht, and his inventions will be returned. However, make sure that he takes proper care of them, so they no longer pose a threat to anyone. Here. This is for your excellently conducted investigation. Tell Firkit of my decision. Let him make the necessary preparations.
What did he give me? Doesn't seem like he gave me shit. What's up here? Ooh. Got bounty for lame Lorcan. Sir Valen. He's a disgraced knight, and he's a badass. Navara the Chillheart, exiled and since turned her lethal skills against all, wielding a chilling power that leaves her victims frostbitten and lifeless. Also sounds like a pain in the ass. Kestrel, known as the Piercer, notorious rogue sharpshooter, now roams the land executing individuals under the command of unknown patrons.
What do you want?
I want to say we took out somebody. But maybe we already turned that in. Okay, we do have one.
I recognize these remains. That's Thorn the Bloodbound. A complete madman. If you have his sword with you, be careful. It grants strength to the wielder, but at the cost of their blood.
Yeah, I saw that.
That Thorn got it from a demon he made a pact with. We'll probably never know. Hey,
I guess not
humor
now.
An old soldier with a friendly spar. These bones could use some warming up.
Sure,
That's
why
the
not?
Spirit. Let's see if I've still got some fight left in me. You regret this now. You regret crossing me. You're getting tired. I fought tougher than you. Damn it all, that was pathetic. 2 strikes and I'm on my ass. What happened to me?
It was more than 2 strikes, but you were on your ass a couple of times.
Now I'm just an old fool, shuffling papers and barking orders.
Practice makes perfect. Maybe exercise will help?
Exercise? I don't have time for that. I'll be in the grave before I see results. No, I need something faster, something stronger.
You need steroids?
Exactly. You're quick. I'll give you that. There are potions, elixirs, things out there that can bring back the strength I've lost. I need one of those. Not some quack remedy, mind you. Something real. Something powerful.
You know who might have such a
If
potion?
I knew, I'd have fetched it myself. But there's talk of alchemists in the region who dabble in such things. And if anyone's got the gall to brave the wilds for it, it's you. I've also heard about some powerful stuff from the Dalrieta tribes. Trust me, I'm not a fan of those folks. But if it works as they say it does, I'll take it.
I'll see what I can do for you,
Good.
buddy.
You'll be paid, of course. Just bring it quick, all right? The idea of sitting around like this for another day is unbearable.
Yeah?
I'll await your return.
I wonder if he was supposed to be doing any type of damage against us. Because he really wasn't. He probably wasn't. That was probably the whole point of it. Alright, Furcus. Furkit, whatever.
And? What's our situation? What did Denholm say?
Denim said that you get to stay in Connacht and you get to make your weird candles.
Oh, so does this mean Camelot still has a working brain among its ranks? Incredible. Very well. A deal is a deal. I'll begin production of weird candles, and you've done well. In return, I'll offer you a discount on my products and allow you to use my house. Feel free to cook and sleep there whenever you like. I rarely indulge in those distractions. But remember, never ever interrupt my work.
Well, gee, thanks, buddy.
It's you. How can I help you today?
What do you got? Anything good? Crystals. Good. Can we cook up anything good? Let's talk to the local guy first, I guess. About his condition or whatever, see if he has a solution. Oh, everybody's right in town. Okay. Yeah, it's real dark in the hospital, y'all. You guys need some better lighting in here.
You're doing okay.
Wilbur!
I don't know you.
I don't know you either, Wilbur.
You're doing
But you have the name of the pig from Charlotte's Web.
I'm just trying to help you. You'll get better soon, you'll see. Just try to calm down. Calm down. Don't be scared. It's just medicine. It'll help ease your pain before long.
My skin! It's burning. It hurts. It hurts so much. Leave me. Those cursed scales. Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. No. I'm so scared.
Do you need something? Are you in pain? I'll do all I can to help, but I need to warn you that our supplies are quite limited.
You said our supplies. Is there anyone running this hospital besides
Well,
you?
actually, the hospital is run by Camelot. I'm just an apprentice to Neonte, the priestess of the All-Mother here in Connaught. But the healer from Camelot is dead, and Neonte spends most of her time at Lord Yvain's manor. So, it seems I'm on my own.
Camelot can't send a different
Camelot
healer?
treats this place like a field hospital. To them, it's temporary, though I suppose that's their outlook on all of Connaught right now. The legate says Camelot simply can't spare anyone else. According to him, one priestess and her apprentice should suffice. And yet, his soldiers are the ones who are supposed to get priority, even if they only have a blister. I'm required to treat them before a local with a broken leg.
Why won't Niante help you?
She thinks I have everything well in hand, as if she doesn't notice it, all falling apart. I know I should feel flattered by her trust, but honestly, I'm just exhausted.
No, you shouldn't feel
I'm
flattered.
not even a priestess. The only training I've had is what she's given me. Ever since Lady May fell ill and died, Neonte's barely been here. She just sits by her grave. Truth be told, I'm a bit worried about her. Even when she does come by, she seems absent, and I don't even have the time to go check on her.
Must be difficult for you.
It really is. The hospital's barely holding on. Camelot pays us a pittance for treating their soldiers, and the villagers just pay with what they can. But I can't make medicine with eggs and chickens, and even if I could, I don't have the time. Some days, I dream that someone will swoop in and take it all off my hands. Ideally, it would be Neonte, but I'm not sure I can count on her anymore. Still, maybe it's worth a try.
Any way I could help you?
There is a patient who won't let me treat him. His name's Wilbur, and he's a difficult case. Most of what ails him is just old age. Some days he's clear-headed, but those are becoming fewer and farther between. Lately, he won't let me touch him. He yells at me, claiming I'm keeping him here by force, away from his family. He's even stopped eating and refuses to take his medicine. Honestly, I'm at my wit's end. I don't know how to help him anymore without scaring him even more.
Why is he so afraid of you?
All of Connaught knows that I was marked by the weirdness. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, but some are superstitious. They believe I bring bad luck. When Neonte took me in, there were a lot of whispers, though it got better once I started working in the hospital. Weirdness or not, at least they have a healer. But I'm afraid that, in Wilbur's head, I've become some monstrous figure, keeping him prisoner.
Maybe I could help you with
You can
him.
try, if you'd like. Maybe he'll trust you more than he trusts me. Just, please, be gentle with him. He's been through enough already.
My friend's looking for a solution to his age-related weakness. Got anything for him?
From age. I'm afraid that's something none of us can escape. But even as we grow old, our strength can still be nurtured with care. This herbal brew strengthens the body and clears the mind, but only when used regularly, alongside proper effort, exercising both the mind and body. Here, take the recipe. If your friend seeks a quick fix, this won't satisfy him. True strength comes from consistency, not shortcuts. Please, remind him of that.
Oakley dokley. What's up,
Have you come to
Ignatius?
offer aid, or do you stand among the wounded? If so, do not let fear grip your heart. Your time will come. Trust the will of the word, and you shall shine.
Who are you?
I am but an empty vessel, yearning to be filled with the sacred joy of the word. Now, I am perfectly blank and naked. Alone, I lie in this cold place, silently watching, patiently waiting. But soon, all shall be perfectly splendid.
He's completely insane. You said you're perfectly blank and naked. What does that even mean?
I have been marked, a gift given to me so that I may pass it on. Tell me, do you wish to become a hollow shell, an obedient corpse, able to hear the voice of the one who guides us to the final act?
What's the final act?
It is your intimate moment beside the prophet. You will hear the beating of her heart, feel her healing grace, and then you will find peace in the word. At last we shall rest. We will finally rejoice.
What does that even mean, man?
One you will walk, guided by the one who bestowed upon me the grace of hollowness. I have received my task, to wait and pass the gift along.
I'm not sure.
If you choose to walk this path, know that I shall be here, waiting.
I don't know if I want to sign up for all that. I don't know what that entails. I don't want to join his little cult.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Wilbur!
You're helping that jailer with the weird face, are you? Might as well throw me in the stocks then. I ain't going down peaceful, that's for sure. I want to go to my family.
She's running a hospital, not a
To me,
jail.
this is a prison. And the worst kind at that. Even prisoners of war get better treatment. At least they don't have mutants poking at them. That damn weird spawn girl.
We'll probably just keep on going for like another half hour tonight. And then call it. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Everyone treats me like some old fool who doesn't know what he's talking about. I can see what everyone around me is plotting. I'll remember all of this. You hear me?
Anything I can do to convince you to get treatment?
I'll only speak to my family. And if you're planning to see them, tell them to come here and knock some sense into that girl. Maybe they will manage to get me out of this place. They should have come a long time ago. Lazy fools, dragging their feet.
What about your family?
They live in the lower district. I'll go to them. But that cursed wench won't let me leave.
That wench is trying to help you.
Bollocks. There's been no Red Death since King Arthur's times. I bet she's the one who filled your head with all that nonsense, eh? Don't listen to her. You can tell right away that nothing good comes from her. Good folk don't end up twisted like she is.
I'm starting to not like you, Wilbur.
I don't know you.
Okay, so now we have somewhere to go to check out where he and his family used to live. We'll be close to anything else. Guess we can investigate this little area since we're here. Actually, never mind. It looks like that's lower. Looks like it'll be closer to like clear out these little things for his quest, looking for his little strength potion.
Elixirs, powders, ointments, got something for wounds, poisons, something to keep you on your feet through the night and help you survive the cold. And all of it made by my own hands, with science. No tricks, no vile
Science rules. Vile spells.
all magic is a scam, an illusion that pretends to give you something but always takes more in return. My elixirs work because they're based on knowledge and experience, not some fickle power from another world. Anyway, go ahead and read my anti-magic manifesto. I've laid it all out, why the magical plague must be wiped from Avalon.
My friend's looking for a solution to his age-related weakness. You got anything for him?
He's just old. There's no magic cure for that. Because magic is nonsense. But science? Science has solutions. This is a blend of stimulants and enhancers. It'll make him feel like he's 20 again. Side effects? Sure, there might be some. But what doesn't come with risks? If he's desperate enough, he'll take it. If not, let him rot with his natural decline. Here, take this recipe. But prepare it carefully. Precision matters if you don't want it blowing up in your face. Or his.
Well, the other lady's solution sounded better. Sounded like a harder sell for this guy because he was looking for a quick fix, but...
I swear, if I catch that bastard, I'll shove all 5 volumes right up his arse. What?
Did something happen?
Aye, something happened. Some blighter broke in and stole every book about the beautiful Liliana. Not a loose page left. That's most of my income gone in the wind.
I know what you're talking about. What would somebody need all those books for?
That's not something I'd like to think too much about.
Yeah, me either. Do you have any suspects?
Aye, one of the soldiers. He threw a fit a few days ago, 'cause I wouldn't sell him the latest volume on credit. There's no chance I'd ever allow that. Give it 2 months, I'd be bankrupt.
Have you reported the break-in?
Aye, 'cause Denholm's got nothing better to do than go around asking his men if they nicked all the porn from the local Del Rita bookshop. I'd be laughed out of his tent.
I could talk to the soldier for you.
Can't say I wouldn't be grateful. The lad's name is Walter. He's, well, all in all, he's no a bad sort. Just a little hot-headed. So if you do find him, try not to rough him up too much, alright?
Friend told me that the Dalriada have some strengthening potion. They want to try
Let
it.
me guess. Your friend's a Camlosian who's heard the Berserker potion can make a man tear a bear's arms from its sockets. And now he thinks he can be like us. Hate to break it to you, but that's not how it works. Our strength comes from battle, from blood, and that brew is Mither's ain rage running in our veins. Besides,
I love
it's
the
a
way she
trade
said that.
secret. I might have left the Volker, but I'm no about to hand our secrets just to anybody.
Still, you must have something
Cam
useful.
lotions and their love for shortcuts, but fine, have it your way. If your friend thinks swallowing something will help, maybe I can lend a horn. Here, it's harmless. Mostly herbs and a bit of spice. My father used to say true strength lies in the mind. So if your friend is as determined as you say, who knows? This might be enough for them. Good luck convincing them it's the real deal. That's half the battle.
Alright.
Well, I'm glad someone here is interested in my books. See you next time.
In your books.
Hello there, strange-looking citizen. You lost, or just looking for someone?
It's actually looking for you. You've got a bit of a reputation around here.
Me? For what? Standing around looking tough?
No, for being Liliana's biggest fan. Funny thing, all of the books about her are missing.
Wait a moment. You think I stole those books? Beautiful Liliana is sacred to me, all right? I'd never touch Vrel's stash, I swear. I was saving up for the new volume. Now it's gone? How the hell am I supposed to know what happens to Liliana next? No!
Any idea who might have taken him?
But there's this red priest hanging around who loves scaring the crap out of soldiers. Always preaching doom and sin, you know? And you know what's worse? That damn priest saying Liliana's, inspiring moments are why I'll be cursed. He told me I'd grow hair on the inside of my palms. What kind of nutter says that to a bloke? Is that even a thing? Damn brother Ismat got me paranoid.
Do I fuck with him? Yeah, we fuck with him. Yeah, it's a thing. A very serious curse. Completely
You're joking,
real.
Right? Please tell me you're joking. Inside my palms? Oh no. Oh gods, no. What do I do? Is it gonna spread? Can I hold a sword? I can't live like this. What if it starts itching?
Where can I find this
Oh, he's
priest?
probably at the Red Church headquarters. That's where they're always praying and doing whatever it is that Red Priests do. Just be careful. The man's got a way of making you feel like you're already cursed. Creepy bastard. Catch you later, yeah? Don't go getting into trouble without me.
Like we get into trouble together? Okay. What's the broken hourglass? Which one's that? Got too many quests now. Okay, so that's Wilbur's house. Let's go check that out. While we're up this way. Wilbur! Oh. Kinda seems like it'll be easier to get down there if we go down this way, huh?
Always a pleasure to see you.
You're not
What's your
here
story?
to talk about the men here, are you? Oh, please say no. I've had my fill of that topic for a lifetime. Oh, there are far more exciting things to chat about. Like treasure hunting, for instance. You got a look about you. I bet you've been to some dangerous places, haven't you? I'm Bonksy, by the way. I'm an adventurer myself. I have a few trinkets to sell from my last expedition. Want to take a look?
You just said a lot of things, Bonksy. What's this talk about the men here?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm just passing through. From what I understand, Camelot wants to move it to their place along with the inhabitants, but they prefer to stay. They want to live in one place their whole lives. Can you imagine that?
An adventure, huh? What kind of adventures are we talking about?
All different kinds. Like the ones where you crawl through damp caves or cold tombs, dodge traps, and hope whatever's growling in the dark isn't hungry.
Sounds like what I spend most of my time doing.
Really? Oh, then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
You seem a bit young for this life.
Maybe I am, but I manage just fine. And I wouldn't trade this life for anything else. If I had to stay in one place, I'd die of boredom.
Old tombs? So you rob graves.
I just take old, forgotten trinkets. They're no use for the dead anyway. It's not robbery if nobody's around to miss them. Think of it as giving treasures a second chance to shine.
Hey girl, I already do the same thing too. What was your latest
Trip
adventure?
to the caves by the bay in the south. The bandits set up a camp there, so I decided to go after their loot. After all, stealing from a thief isn't a crime, right? They were drunk, so I thought I could sneak in and grab the treasure without any trouble. But I guess I underestimated them. They caught on and started chasing me. 4 or 5 of them, I think. I made it to the exit, and then there was a giant ogre on the beach. I barely managed to slip past it, and the bandits backed off.
Quite the stroke of luck.
You bet. Well, crazy stories like that keep happening to me all the time. I usually barely manage to escape with my life. And I owe all my luck to my magical hairpin. I picked it up from a delightful wandering merchant who goes by the name Malachi. He said the hairpin was blessed by the Lady of the Lake herself.
Where can I find this
I'll
Malachi?
show you on the map where I last found him. You should see some of the artifacts he carries. Real treasures.
How's business going?
Slowly but surely. In Connacht, fewer people than I expected are looking for artifacts, potion ingredients, or adventuring gear, so I'm counting on travelers. Like you. You must be interested in unique enchanted items, right? Oh, of course you are. I've got something, well, peculiar. But it comes with a fascinating story. It's a piece of armor I found on one of my expeditions. A beautiful, knightly breastplate with just one tiny flaw. It screams in pain when it's struck. It's kind of funny, but I'm afraid not many people have the sense of humor to wear it. I'll let it go for a mere 200 coins.
Drop it to 150 and I'll buy it.
Deal. I just want to get rid of this gear and hit the road. Oh, one more thing. This armor came with a letter. I found both in the ancestral tomb of the Gévaudan family. Oh, I'm a little jealous, to be honest. This sounds like the beginning of an exciting adventure. I chased the trail myself, but first, I need to sell off my find so I can travel light. With a full coin purse, of course.
To my son Cynric, as you know, I've devoted my life to the ideals of King Arthur. With his name on my lips, I've fought countless battles, leaving wives without husbands and children without fathers. Now, as my life wanes, I wonder whether the gods will see my cause as righteous, or condemn me to eternal damnation. This thought haunts me endlessly, even though the absolution of the All-Mother's priestess brings no comfort. For who can know the will of the gods? I could not risk my soul's fate. I sought out experts in magic and ancient rituals. They anchored my spirit to a tangible object, my faithful breastplate, ensuring demons cannot drag me to the afterlife. If the spell succeeded, my soul is bound to the seal, safe from damnation. I entrust you with protecting this armor, for not even the gods shall decide my fate. That is hilarious. We're definitely going to have to wear that and try that out, right? Okay, we'd have to level up our practicality so it actually works. Alright, what am I gonna find in Wilbur's house? Besides parsley, cheese, and milk. Dear Grandpa, Mama said the priests are taking us to the island asylum. I left my stuffed toy, the one you made me after Dad went to meet the All-Mother. I wanted someone to stay here and wait for you. I know you told me to always keep it with me, but I wanted to be here for you when you come back from the hospital with that nice lady. Love, Roy. That's really sad. Take the teddy bear back to him. That adventure lady was a treat, you're right. It's a ray of sunshine, comparatively speaking to some of the people. Too bad she stole that dead guy's soul bout to his armor. It's kind of funny, though. It is really funny. I can't wait to actually hear him scream whenever we wear the armor. I wonder if the practicality has to be leveled up for him to scream. It says, I think it might, because it says that you have to have it leveled up for it to take the damage instead of you while screaming in agony. So I don't think it will work until we actually level up the practicality. Which I think that we're at 4 right now. So that'll be 2 level ups. Which shouldn't take too long, quite honestly. Once we actually start doing things. Did we gather everything that... Okay. Just poke around, make sure there's nothing else that I can take back to him. Don't see anything else of note. Just the letter and the teddy bear. Okay, how do we get back up here? Is there like a walkway up here? Yeah. What's your deal, buddy? You don't want to talk to me, huh? Fair enough. I don't want to talk to you either.
Have some spare food, a-boy?
Hey, Wilbur.
Is that you, Roy? Have you finally come to visit your grandpa?
Aw. Yeah, it's
What
me.
took you so long? Did you lose that toy of yours again? I remember you wouldn't go anywhere without it. But I see you're all grown up now, so it's probably long gone.
I still have it with me.
Oh, good. That's good. You remembered to always have it with you. Do you remember why you got this plushie?
I want to say that you gave it to me when the father died?
Don't forget about him. Remember, family is the most important thing. No matter what happens or how things are, they're your kin by blood, and you can't fool that bond. I've always been there for you too. Oh, by the way, do you happen to remember that rhyme I wrote for you?
Oh no.
When the dark night comes, the men here will feast.
It's flame burning strong, warding every
All
beast.
right. And what about the next verse?
Oh shit,
If
I
a
don't
wicked
know.
foe dares cross our floor,
Brave grandpa will chase it away, fear
do
no
you
more.
really think I'm just some mad old man? I can recognize my own grandson. I've seen through all of you. I hope every one of you gets what's coming, damn it. That's it. I've had enough of your scheming. Goodbye.
Well, I think we're gonna have to load. Because I can't live with that. I didn't find a poem, though. So we're just gonna have to guess. Maybe it was the kind grandpa instead of brave grandpa.
Oh.
It's hitting a little bit too close to home because my job, I'm working with a bunch of old people all the time.
What? But... Oh, you...
Like people with dementia and shit. So, yeah, it's hitting a little bit too close to home. I can't just let this go. I gotta be honest.
No matter I win the... All right, but
Kind grandpa.
You really that good?
Nah. I wonder if it's like the one test in Fallout New Vegas with the NCR where he'll let you get wrong answers with the first two like questions that he's asking.
Oh. What? But. Huh? You. No matter how when the
I guess I could just try telling him that his family's gone.
whole but. Do you really think that's it?
Well,
Good.
we're gonna try that because this doesn't seem to be working. Here I am safe scumming the quest with the old man.
Oh. I won't list one.
Wilbur, here's a letter from your grandson.
Anyone could write such nonsense. That's it. Good.
Alright, well. I guess that's not the solution either. Maybe this old man's just doomed to be unhappy, huh? I guess the only other option was that weird one down at the bottom. But again, it could be like that Fallout New Vegas dialogue branch with the NCR where like I forget exactly the context, but he's trying to like test your knowledge of the NCR or something, and he'll let you get wrong answers and act like you're getting them right.
No matter how when the. All right, but. Do you really? That's it. Goodbye.
Let me read the letter again. Maybe I should go back to his house and see if I can find a poem anywhere. That's also an option. Yeah, let's go back to the house and see if we can find a poem. Now I just need to remember where the house was. Is it marked? It is. Or is that my home? I think it is. Yes, so we need to go there. Oof. Back to his house. And we're going to be looking for a poem. Hey, look, this is probably it. Yeah, so I was getting the first verse wrong. Grandpa's slick. He was letting me fuck up.
Hey, you! By the way!
What the fuck? He threw a fish at me. There's more where that came from. Come and see for yourself. The sanctuary awaits. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
Spare a coin for the hungry.
People are just throwing fish at me in the streets now. All right, Wilbur.
Oh, hello there.
Oh. What?
Yeah, it's me.
Huh? Do you? No matter what I win the... All right, but... Oh, it is really you. On the Old Mother, you have grown. How much
Fuck you,
time
Grandpa.
must have passed? Something must be really messed up in my head. Tell me, dear Roy, will you take me home now?
Please let yourself be treated by, ally? She's a good
You're
healer.
serious about this? Fine, then. If you say so, I'll trust you. I'll stay in the hospital, but damn it, this better not take long. Here, take this, and get yourself something nice at the inn. Leave me now. Grandpa has to rest. It was good to see you.
He gave me 5 coins.
Oh, hello there.
What's this
Hello.
guy's deal? You patient here? You don't look like you
It
need
may
help.
not look like it at night, but things change with the daylight. Physically as well. My body becomes unsettling. My memory fades. During the day, I am absent. It's as though my soul leaves my body to wander far away.
Yeah, I saw you during the day. Your body becomes unsettling in what
It
way?
becomes less of a body and more of a spirit. It's hard to describe. You'd better see it for yourself. It happens every morning.
So you lose
All I
consciousness?
know is that life continues around me. But it's like I'm enveloped in a dense fog, unable to see any colors. It feels as though there's a hidden compartment inside me where, during the day, all my thoughts and feelings accumulate without my knowledge. They churn within me, and when night falls, they pour out all at once and overwhelm me.
Sounds
It
exhausting.
is. Living this way is unbearable.
What
I
happened
was
to
on
you?
my way back to Connacht. I thought I'd make it before dark, but the rain was so heavy I could barely see the road ahead of me. As night fell, so did the weirdness. The rain never let up. I kept trying to light the protective fire, but to no avail. I felt completely helpless and desperate. That's when she appeared.
Who?
Melancholy. She had an otherworldly look. Her head seemed to merge with the rain clouds. She approached me, and suddenly I felt terrible pain, as though my soul was being torn away. I shut my eyes. When I opened them again, she had vanished. The pain was gone. I was left alone in the rainy night.
Her name was Melancholy? Did she introduce
No,
herself?
she never said a word. Yet somehow I knew that was her name.
What happened
Drained,
next?
I somehow made it to the gates of Connacht. By some miracle, the guards agreed to let me in and pointed me toward the hospital. When morning came, I felt as if I wasn't wholly there, as if melancholia had stolen my day. It feels like this every day.
Any way I
Even
can
if
help?
you managed to find my day, you'd still need to wrest it from melancholy's grasp. I don't know what kind of creature she is or what further horrors it might bring.
I give it a try.
Would you really risk your life for a stranger? Your courage is admirable. I couldn't ask that of you, but I won't refuse your help either. But if you decide that the challenge is too great, do not hesitate to save your own life.
Nice.
What up, girl? Wilbur should be calmer
I know.
now.
I saw what you did. I'm not sure if lying to him was the best idea. But, well, it's better than nothing.
Trust me, it doesn't work
You've
the other
helped
way.
us both. I'm just so relieved I didn't have to handle this one thing all on my own. But I can't keep going on like this for much longer. I can't run this hospital all on my own. It's an impossible task.
You definitely need someone to help you out
Someone
here.
with money, preferably. I won't lie. I've thought about it already. More than once. Someone who can supply us with ingredients. Maybe an alchemist to make the medicines. At one point, I even considered asking the Red Priests for help. But Neonte would have my head. Then I thought about Orwyn and the Merchants' Union. But I can't abandon the patients. Just to have a long discussion about the business prospects of a failing hospital.
What does Neonte have against the Red Priests?
What doesn't she have against them? First,
I mean, they're pretty
she
terrible.
abhors the doctrine of K. On a purely theological level. Her words, not mine. And then it's all about politics. She says the influence of the Red Church is undermining the position of the All-Mother on Avalon. I don't know. Maybe people just turn to whoever is willing to help. If the priestesses aren't enough, someone has to step in.
The priest methods are
I
questionable.
know. That's why I'm hesitant. But some of them are also quite innovative. No one can deny that their research into the Red Death has led to real progress in medicine. I suppose if I were ever to run a hospital with one, I'd have to make sure they don't get too ambitious.
I could talk to someone for you.
You'd do that? For me? Why? I just told you the hospital has no money. I can't pay you for your efforts.
I'll do it for the people of
That's very
Connacht.
noble of you. But still, when the hospital's
Honestly, I just do it for you
I'll find
because
a
you're
way to
having such
repay
a
you.
rough time, girl.
Thank you. Even if it doesn't work out, your offer means the world to me. I've been alone with this for so long. It's good to finally have some hope.
Okay. Now, are they like literally saying that this shield is supposed to be like just like up here or up there? There it is.
This is my shield. But there's no part of my soul inside. We need to look somewhere else. But I can feel the missing part. Close. Maybe it's the men here. Maybe it needs something from us.
Okay, well, I guess we'll have to check that out. We're gonna call it for the night, though. We'll hop into a longer stream tomorrow since it's my Friday tomorrow, and I don't work the following day. So we'll do like a little bit of a longer stream tomorrow. Lurker, Lottie, if either of you are still lurking, hanging out in the background, thanks so much for hanging out and chatting me up, and for giving me the solid advice on all things affiliate. It's very, very much appreciated. You'll probably slowly but surely see these things start to be implemented in the streams moving forward, but again, it's probably like little bits added at a time, not all at once. Because I'll just be figuring things out as we go along. But yeah. We'll probably be hopping into this again tomorrow. I have another game that I want us to start playing here soon. I've brought it up before. It's a Suda 51 game. That new one, Romeo is a Dead Man. I hear that it's really, really fucking weird. But I think that I want to at least figure out the thing with the stream so that I can like tell when the ad breaks are happening. So yeah. Didn't I say Suda 51? Okay, yeah, no. You're just saying that it does go without saying that it's really fucking weird because it is Suda 51, yeah. But yeah, I kind of want to have it worked out so that I know when the ad breaks are coming before I jump into that, so that I can like work around it a little bit better. And either way, I am having a really fun time in this game, and we just picked up how many different side quests. That's like more side quests than we had like in the first area, I feel. The entire time, and we just picked up in the first little town here. Either way, once again, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting me up. It's always awesome having you all around. It's always awesome hanging out. And if there's anybody else lurking, hanging out in the background, take it easy as well. And I'll see you around sometime. This has been a-boy-named-Sous, coming at you live straight from Baked Potato. And you know what? Before I just exit out, let me see if I have any friends on and I could raid out to. We could raid out to Haas. He's playing Doom the Dark Ages. Might as well, right? Say what's up to him. Alright, let me figure out how to do this again. There we go. Alright, I'm raiding out to Haas. Everybody have a good night. I'll see you around.